I go to Xavier University and my major is liberal arts with emphasis in leadership. My goal is to be of management in my job I'm at now, and I do hope to eventually start my own catering business. I have 5 kids. My oldest is Jasmine. She's 20. My son would have been 19. And I have a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And I have custody of my nephew, who is also 12. I grew up in Roseline. I attended Woodward. I started having kids after my first child when I was 18. So I went back and forth. I started and stopped school, back and forth, depending on what was most important at the time. If it was finances, or I can, so if it was more finances, I had to stop. In between having kids, I stopped. And I went to UC. I was originally going to go for a business management. And when my son passed and I had to take off work for a while, things changed. So I ended up going to Xavier, which I like a lot. It's a lot better. So it might have been a blessing in disguise. I really do love Xavier. The teachers, I love, they have, it's more personal. Even though it's big, it's real personal. And I really like that. It's important for me to get my degree. I'm the first one in my family to get it. And I want my kids to know that no matter what obstacles come in the way, that you still can get it. So I tell them, but if they see me do it, they would know how they can do it too. My oldest will be hopefully going to school September for Raymond Walters. My grandmother, she's very strong. She's like, a lot of times if I have a lot of issues, I can talk to my grandmother about things. The wisdom, and a lot of times when I go through hardships, and just her being there for me. My grandmother has always been there for me. So me and my kids lean on each other. That's our main support system. The oldest help with the youngest, and we all make it work. It's all a functionality. Everybody has a role, and we all just kind of make it work. Scholarship means a whole lot. This going to Xavier is very expensive. It's like, gosh, almost 3 or 4 times more from where I was at. And by me starting and stopping school, I've exhausted a lot of funds that I had accessible to me. So having this scholarship is going to let me continue to go to school, which is very important to me. I would like to thank them so much for being able to allow me to win the scholarship and continue on my education, because for a minute I didn't know what I was going to do. When they told me that my aid was almost exhausted, it's like, no, I can't stop. I'm going to figure this out. So I do really appreciate it.